Russia brands itself to the global south and other parts of the world as anti-colonial freedom fighters waging a good fight against the big bad imperial West. But Russia really isn't any better than their Western counterparts. Just as the ethnic minorities Russia mobilizes to be slaughtered in its colonial war against Ukraine. According to researcher Maria Vishkova, ethnic minorities make up a disproportionate number of casualties in Ukraine, she told the Moscow Times. Boryas, for example, amount to 1.16% of all identified casualties on the Russian side, despite comprising just 0.3% of Russia's total population. In one remote village in Russia's Far East, with a population of 2010, as many as 14 men or 11.5% of its entire male population were drafted to fight in Ukraine. In contrast, ethnic Russians make up just over 70% of all casualties, while comprising more than 80% of the country's population. There is one simple reason why Russia is sending all of its ethnic minorities to the meat grinder in Ukraine. According to the US-based Boryat researcher who is keeping up with all this data, for the Kremlin, this is a way of minimizing political risk, conducting this war using groups which the average Russian really doesn't care about is just fine for them. So anytime the Russians get on their high horses and rail against the West for its imperialism and racism against the global South, remind them of the ethnic minorities they're sending to die for their own colonial conquests.